G'day, it is the 28th of June 2022 and I want to welcome you to the first ever Fincast. I'm here sitting in the magnificent suburb of Braybrook in the glorious western suburbs of Melbourne and talking to everybody wherever you might be. Now, some of you may be wondering what exactly is happening in the state of Victoria with an election coming up in November and so many people not exactly knowing what to do because we have a government that's totally out of control, has in fact destroyed the state. Daniel Andrews, well, he thinks he is the best thing since sliced bread. He's got an ego as big as all outdoors, with no justification at all, I might say. How anybody, after what he's done, can have tickets on themselves is totally beyond me. But he certainly does, and he thinks he's going to romp this election in without any problems at all. He is so much better than the rest of us. Oh, doesn't he think that? Absolutely. On the other hand, we have an opposition which sadly doesn't quite know where it's going, doesn't know what it believes in, and if it does happen to be elected in November, probably wouldn't know what to do. And that's something that should concern us all. So we've got a government which has smashed the state, has smashed small business. So many people have committed suicide as a result of the actions of the Andrews government. Despot Dan has done to Victoria what you would never have expected any government to do. He has destroyed the heart and soul of this great state. There's no way he's in any position to try and retrieve it. That's not going to happen. On the other hand, as I say, Matthew Guy and his team, bit ho-hum. Nobody knows what's going on there. They sort of make it up day by day, and off they go. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I want to ask you a question. How would you feel about supporting a party that's actually based on principle? A party that has over decades shown that it believes in what it stands for and is prepared to back that in every time, always. How would you feel about a party that supports workers, supports small business, supports family farmers and supports families generally? How would you feel? How would you feel about voting for a party like that? Because if you were interested in voting for a party like that, that party is the Democratic Labor Party. It is the DLP. And indeed, for those of you who are ALP voters, this is your opportunity to vote for a Labor Party without actually voting for Despot Dan. And I reckon that'd be pretty exciting. I mean, that's the best of both worlds, isn't it? You get to vote Labor, but not vote for Despot Dan, and that has to be a great win for everybody concerned. So have a think about that. I think the DLP has a great deal to offer. We have a lot going on in the next few months. I'll keep you informed of that, and stand by. We're going to have a lot more information, a lot to tell you in the next few months in the leading up to November.